Hello and welcome to the Tweak Couch Guitar YouTube channel. Today, what we're going to get into is this 1973 Telecaster Custom. The plan is to go ahead and just play it. Maybe another day we'll go ahead and take it apart and we'll take a look at it, but this guitar turns 50 this year and I figured we should play it, we should document it, and see how this thing sounds. Now, before I ever actually plug in the guitar to an amplifier, a lot of times what I will do is just go ahead and play it acoustically. Now, the whole purpose behind doing this is just to hear what does the guitar sound like it is. So let's go ahead and try it. And when it rings that long, you go, ooh, not bad. But also, did you notice the percussive part to it? I like the percussive side of it too. So this is going to be a pretty awesome guitar to plug in. Let's go ahead, jump over to the amp, and let's make it happen. All right, how about we go ahead and we put it on the neck and we just play something a little bit normal, toss it down to the bridge just so you can hear the difference. One thing is that the neck is just beautifully bright. And these are the usual settings that I end up putting on the Marshall, so this is not one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm trying to make it darker or brighter. This is the normal sound. And since this is a humbucker and I usually play humbuckers, well, that would make sense. But if I were to put it down at the bridge with the treble cranked all the way, it's really bright in the room. Like, it's really trebly. So I usually bring it down to about 5.5. So I don't know if you notice, it seems like it matches just a little bit better. And so that's the way I usually play it. We'll go through all the controls, but you know what? I figured we go ahead and start right here. And let's just play something on the neck, then drop down to the bridge and get an idea of the way that they mix together. You get the idea. It's pretty cool. I actually really like that I can do this flick thing. It's one of the things that I really appreciate about this type of a Telecaster. It's kind of like the Les Paul. It's just real easy to flip it up, flip it back down. Now, in between is really cool too, because I can put it in the in-between spot and get a real clean, sparkly, single coily sound, which kind of makes sense because I am mixing it with a single coil. But compared to the neck, it's bigger, it's fuller, but it still has a single coil quality. That, which gives me a nice single coil type quality, and then you got an all-around workhorse machine. I think this is a really great guitar, and for it being 50 years old, this is a tone that is time-tested and mother-approved. So I've got it set up like I usually do. Everything's at 10 except for that one tone knob, and this is the middle position, and I get something like this. But if I go ahead and turn that tone knob all the way up, everything's on 10, I get and it's a lot brighter, a lot snappier. But that's where it doesn't end. I can also then make it darker once again just by going ahead and dropping down the tone knob on the neck pickup. And another thing that I go with all that is if I go ahead and put everything back up at 10, I drop down some of the bridge pickup that's brought in, I go into this. And to me, that sounds more like I'm used to for that Les Paul neck pickup. Something I really appreciate about the wide range humbucker is how well it takes distortion or overdrive. So right now, you play something simple like... Now, let's put on a Wampler bell. Still keeps a lot of the clear, the articulate side of things. Let's put on a J Rocket Archer. It all still sounds real clear, so love the wide range humbucker. As far as the bridge pickup's concerned, what I really dig about this is how bright it can get. So if I do put on a pedal and it is a little too dark sounding, I can always add some more of the treble back. I find with most of my tele pickups, I end up getting it pretty high up there, maybe around 7, 8. This one gets really, really low. Like right now I have it at 5.5, 5.25 is what I have it at. And this is what I get. Now if I put on, like, say that Wampler bell again, and if I don't think that that is good enough, like it's just a little bit too dark, I can still add a little bit back in. And I still get a lot of that spank back into it, which I get it. Most people are like, well, you're supposed to use the tone knobs, you're supposed to use the volume knobs. I get it, but I generally find that I don't use it as much with other guitars. This one, I get to, so I like that a lot. Well, that's all the time we have for the Tweed Couch Guitar YouTube channel. Make sure you check out the podcast. Also, the affiliate links down below. If you like what you heard, hit like and subscribe. And remember, you are your greatest asset. Until next time.